What's up, everybody? It's Blair here with the Outdoor Movement, and we got a very special yearly adventure for you today. It's the annual road trip to North Dakota, but we've got some snafus already. One of our crewmates is on furlough and may not be able to make it this year, so we're going to be taking my Tundra. So I've been cleaning this thing out. You can see we got to get a kayak on top of this thing. We got to make enough room for all of our decoys to head across the country. Got to fit my dog in here. Got to fit my buddy Travis in here, who packs, as you've seen if you've watched the previous North Dakota trip, pretty heavily. So here we go. Get this thing packed up. It's Friday, October 17th. Man, the time's flying. And we're gonna get this thing loaded up, and then we leave tomorrow around noon. So preparation is in order. T-minus 24 hours to hit the road. Come with us. Gonna be a good one. It wouldn't be a hunting video if I didn't showcase this joker right here. So Rip Dog is my pointing griffin. He's about 3.5 years old, and he is whining at me right now because he saw hunting gear. Anytime I take a gun out or even a camouflage hat, this dog is absolutely bonkers, ready to go. So I think he's about as excited as we are, guys. Cannot wait. Getting pumped, man. Getting pumped. All right, October 18th. It's the day of days. We're loaded down to the hilt. I got all my stuff in here. I'm pulling out of the Wawa in Yorktown for the last time in 10 days. About to make that cross-country drive. Just one more stop. Got to get to Travis's, get his stuff loaded up. I talked to him this morning by text, and he's actually actively still packing. So we'll see what it looks like when we get there. All right, well, Travis did not disappoint today. We are packed to the hilt, guys. I don't think you could fit more in here if you tried. We got coolers under the sled, sled on top, kayaks, paddles, layout blinds. Got Rip Dog still in here somehow. Fit him in there. I mean, slam packed. Rear view mirrors are gonna be essential this trip. Here we go. We're in Gloucester. We're getting ready to hit the road. T-minus 24 hours, we'll be on some beautiful prairie potholes. Come on with us. All right, quick check-in. 138 miles down, Charlottesville, Blue Ridge Mountains. Slowly getting there. We're about 1/20th of the way. It is 11:48. We're just outside of Indianapolis, about 20 minutes out. Quick tip for you on these long road trips: if you're going hunting out west, stop at a Love's truck stop, man. I don't know if you can read that from here, but it says welcome to our dog park. Every single Love's has a nice fenced in, double gated area where you can go in and just let your dog run around for a minute. And you know, if you think it sucks being in a car for 24 hours, try being in a kennel for 24 hours. So every other stop, we usually stop at a Love's, try to let the dog out, let him stretch his legs, give him some water, get him some snacks, keep him happy. Welcome to Minnesota. All right, well, we're getting really close, guys. We're about 67 miles from Fargo, actually, exactly, to be honest with you. So we're about an hour out from North Dakota. We're sitting here trying to figure out what we're going to get from the grocery store. I brought a bunch of wild game. Everything I brought was something I harvested myself. So we got sea bass, flounder, dark side skin on, crab dip that I made myself, about a pound of crab meat on the side of that. Deer Philly cheesesteak, thin sliced deer meat, some deer sausage, and so we're gonna throw all this stuff together. So far we've got we're gonna do deer Philly cheesesteaks, wild turkey parmesan, and we said we're gonna do deer meatballs. Yeah, deer meatballs for dinner one night, like on subs. and Travis is going to whip up something extravagant on the quail. We don't know quite what we're doing there yet, but we're going to see what we can come up with from a Walmart in North Dakota. This will be kind of like one of the challenges you see on YouTube.
That's right, more to come.
More to come on that. But yeah, so we're just trying to figure out what we need before we get there. We're trying to consolidate our time. We're also trying to make meals where we can use one thing from one meal for a next meal. Yeah, stuffed flounder is going to be delicious. We're going to try to stuff that flounder with the crab dip and some crab meat. So, all right, the North Dakota border's in sight. It's right there, but I can't guarantee we're going to make it because Travis has got us down to 10 miles of fuel before we run out. This is going to get close. We're probably going to make it. We got 2.5 miles before the next gas station.
Running on fumes.
Running on fumes. All right, guys, we checked into our beautiful house here, and I'll give you a tour of that later. But first, we just had to get a bunch of stuff out of the truck, and we're gonna go try to scout because it is 4 o'clock, and we do not know where we're hunting yet tomorrow morning. So, the most important thing to do right now is find some birds for tomorrow AM. And we saw a couple on the way in that looked promising, so we're just going to go back, scout those out, and look at a couple other spots that we've had some success in the past. What's up, guys? It's Blair here, checking in from North Dakota, day one, full day one. And me and Travie decided to sleep in this morning. It's blowing a gale out here. It's raining its ass off, and we just decided we didn't really find birds we wanted to hunt yesterday afternoon. We only had an hour to really look for them, so we're going to do some scouting this morning. And man, pheasants are everywhere. We've been seeing them on sides of roads. We've been checking, make sure it's not posted property. And then when they run into some thick cover, check them out. Let me show you this beautiful, beautiful specimen I shot. Look at this guy. Look at the feathers on that dude. Wow, it's a pretty bird. That is my second North Dakota pheasant ever. And Travie got him a pretty one too. The feathers are nice, trim feathers, younger bird. But man, this ain't that bad, dude. Heck no, it's awesome. Hell yeah, we're gonna keep hunting these road chickens, and we're gonna put rip on a few of them if we can. Stay tuned. All right, blowy, nasty day. So far, we've been seeing some mallards, seeing all kinds of ducks sitting on some of these bodies of water. We got a truck coming. Let's get off to the side of the road because we're not in his way. But this is what North Dakota looks like, guys. Barren, but not barren at the same time. It's hard to explain. It's beautiful, but it's a lot of beautiful flat land, rolling hills, but you can just see for miles in every direction. I mean, awesome here. Look at this beautiful country, guys. Cut corn on both sides. We got permission for all of this from our farmer friend. All of that lake is ours to hunt if we want to hunt it. All in here. I mean, this is all prime time waterfowl. We just got to find the birds today so we can set up on them tomorrow. We did just find a bunch of ducks diving into the middle of this cornfield into a pond, so we may try to find our way to that guy tomorrow morning if we don't find a better spot. But quite a few birds went in there. All right, guys, it's windy as hell, so probably can't hear what I'm saying, but we got the truck stuck in the bottom of a coulee down there. And luckily for us, we know somebody, so we're on some private property of a farmer that lives right over there. And luckily, they're nice enough to come pull us out. But I'm talking about being embarrassed. We just dipped down into a little bit of a lower spot than we should have, and the four-wheel drive is not turning on for some reason. Great time to find that out too, right? But I think we'll be all right. If it's not a calamity, it's not a hunting trip. All right, well, we're unstuck, I think. And this guy was nice enough to pull us out of here. All right, audio is going to be atrocious for this, but I'm going to try to talk over it. So we found the spot yesterday. We saw a bunch of birds come down here at the end of the day and land. We didn't know quite where they were, but we came over that hill yesterday and saw them in here. So we're setting up field spread. We got 12 silhouettes. That's all we got on the mallard silhouettes. It's after 2 o'clock, so we can't shoot geese. We got some full body geese, and we're gonna stack a few ducks in this shear water right here. And hopefully they'll come in. We saw about 30 ducks fly off of this when we walked up. So unfortunately, this is our spot. We know there's plenty more. We saw about 30 fly out before we got anywhere close to it. They were just trading. So we're hoping this is the evening feed. It's blowing 40 miles an hour. These decoys are flip-flopping. I hope I don't lose any. I already got one that flew away that I didn't have in the ground yet. We're gonna get set up. There's cattails over there. See if we can't make some magic happen. We're gonna sit on a marsh stool right there and hope they come in right over top of us with this high wind. They're gonna be low. Have them drop in right here, and we'll pick them out of the sky while they're still above us. All right, well guys, end of day one. Full of calamities as always. Rip, leave my bird alone. And got stuck in the mud today. First time ever in North Dakota getting stuck in the mud. But we did all right. We did all right. We got some green heads, 3 ditch chickens. Look at this beauty though. I want you guys to see the colors of this pheasant. Man, they are like purplish green. Tail's got like a blue in it. I mean, they are just pretty birds. And this one's got a beautifully long tail. This thing is, that's a mature bird right there. One got away. There was an absolute stud. Had a tail that was probably 2 feet long on that thing. Travis, give me some narrative, man. How was today? Give me a rundown. Keep it under 30 seconds.
Like most of our first days out here, we're gonna get better this week, and definitely fix our mistakes. You know, what I wanted to do though, we are gonna repurpose quite a few of these feathers for tying flies. All these beautiful feathers make perfect fly ties.
Yes, sir. Duck and buck lures. We're going to put these things to good work. All right, we got to get to cleaning birds. All right, Tora Duck Camp, guys. First of all, I'm going to show you what North Dakota's like real quick. It's blowing like 50 outside and it's raining. Blows a gale out here. There's nothing to break the wind. All right, let me just give you a little tour of Duck Camp here, guys. Got all our decoys, some sleds, layout blinds. That's the oil furnace. Got a bird cleaning station over here. Little sink, refrigerator outside. Come in through the garage. And you got the kitchen. And Travis is whipping up some delicious salads. Look at that. Things look professional, Travis.
Gotta have some salads out here.
Yes, sir. Gotta eat them greens, stay regular. And what do we got for dinner tonight? We have some delicious stuffed flounder slam full of some crab meat that I made with crab imperial stuffing. We're gonna have some bread with that. But you got a full kitchen.
That's blue crab too, not nonsense crab.
Travis is trying to tell you it's not imitation crab meat either. Little kitchen area. Got a sitting area in here. Click on some lights in here. Make it look like somebody lives here. Nice little area here. And this is what we call the waiter drying room. We run a heater in here, hang up all of our boots, let them dry in here, turn this bitch into a heat box. Nothing fancy in here, just a bathroom. Yep. Got TV, Wi-Fi, all the necessities. Got a pantry over there. And I'll take you upstairs. Got the creepy, steep stairs. And if you're not careful, you'll whack your head every time you come up here on that guy. Come in. And you got 2 beds. You come in here. We got 2 more bunks. Nothing fancy, guys. 2x4 beds with a mattress. But I'll tell you what, after a long day, a 2x4 bed frame is just fine. Then you got Travis's room. And yeah, So that's the whole tour. That's duck camp for the week, guys. Here in Streeter, North Dakota. All right, you got to see a close up of this crab imperial stuffed flounder. We are the only people, Travis, in all of North Dakota right now that are probably eating Chesapeake Bay blue crabs and flounder.
Heck yeah.
That looks amazing. We're about to grub down, guys. All right, great meal. Now it's time to clean some birds. Check this out. I want to show you this. This is a pheasant we're cleaning. I don't know if you can see that. That entire crawl is nothing but corn kernels. It's actually all corn kernels. Look, dude, not a soybean in there.
Is it really?
But you can tell what they're eating by what's in their crawl. And that's it right there. So the bottom throat section, they eat pebbles to actually grind this stuff up. But
like a chicken.
See what's in it. All right, so a cleaned pheasant, when you're done, you got 2 delicious thighs and a leg on each one. Thigh and a leg. And look at the size of this breast. I mean, it's monstrous. I got to pull this feather off real quick so you guys don't get grossed out. But giant, meaty breast. Pair of them. And 2 legs. Rippy dog. You ready to go hunting? What's up, guys? It is day 2. Full day 2. And slept in. It's about 10 a.m. We're gonna go scouting today. We didn't have a really excellent spot to set up this morning. It would have just been like a blind hunt. And hold your horses, Rip. I'm talking. And so we decided to sleep in. I cooked eggs and bacon for breakfast and just made a good stay in your body all day kind of breakfast. We're gonna go scout some places that we checked out on the map that look really promising based off what we've been seeing. So we've been noticing birds have been sitting in like backwater behind cattails. Like there'll be a row of cattails, there'll be the pond, and then behind those cattails close to shore there'll be actually a pool of water, and they tend to want to be in those bodies of water this week so far. So we're going to look at some really big versions of that today and see if that's what the real deal is. And if so, I think we got a couple places that should be holding quite a few birds. So we're going to get out there, we're going to look, take some peeking around, try to find us some spots for the rest of the week, and pop in on some other spots that we saw birds the first afternoon just to see if they're still there and see if they're still working that area or if they just happen to be loafing in that spot for the day. So if we consistently see birds in one spot, we know that they're hanging out there and that's their safe spot, and we can set up on them and have a really good shoot. But we don't want to go set up on something that's got 5 gag walls on it and hope that birds are just going to pile in there. We want to find places that these birds are wanting to work and get set up there. So here we go, day 2. All right, greetings on day 2 of duck camp, and we're doing some scouting today. Kind of bummed that we didn't hunt this morning when I first woke up, but it all paid off, guys. You're not gonna be able to see this, but I'm gonna point to it anyway. First of all, look at this beautiful view, right? There's water everywhere out there. But what I wanna point out is right there on that hillside, we found about 300 ducks and geese just sitting, and it just happens to be on the farm we're allowed to hunt. So we're gonna back out of here nice and slow. They're everywhere over there on that hillside.
3 buzzing, a single just going
Look,
down.
there's 10, 15 ducks going in right now. There they are. Dude, this is gonna be a freaking shootout. We just gotta make sure we're on that X. All right, well, we're driving around, and this little slough right here doesn't look like anything at all, but we happen to see that there was like 50 ducks in there just sitting in this little honey hole. So we're gonna walk around the edge of this and try to jump them. It's such a small body of water. It's not really worth hunting all day, but it definitely could be a very productive quick shoot. So let's do that. Clap your hands. Clap your hands. So to keep things sporting on these jump shoots, we try to make sure we jump these birds. We're not just water swatting them. So that's why we have Travis do the old hand clap. So as the sun sets on day 2, another productive day. We knocked down 4 gadwalls, a couple mallards, and a bunch of teal to finish out the day. Not a bad day too. Good morning, guys. It's go time. It's 5:15 in the morning, and we're getting ready to go hopefully have a shootout in that spot we saw yesterday that had 1,000,000 ducks and geese in the field. So got Rippy Dog. He's wilding out. He's ready. He's more than ready. The dog hates hunting. He hates hunting. Look at him. The dog can't stand hunting. But all right, come with us. We're in a hurry. We want to make sure we get there in time. It's 5:30. Sunrise. Shooting time is 7:35. So we got to make a move. All right, got the sleds. Got the truck parked. Let's go get out in this field. Get ready. Well, guys, it's been a shootout so far this morning. Well, not a shootout, but it's been pretty successful so far. Got a nice looking spread of geese here. Give you the full panoramic. Got Travie over there in his layout. Got a bunch of ducks down on the end down there. And so far I've shot 5 ducks and 1 goose, and I've only missed 1 time. So I guess all that poor shooting yesterday made up for itself in practice. But we're sitting out on this bean field, and we set up a pretty good spread here. I mean, as much as we could carry. It's just me and Travis, so we didn't bring but so many decoys out. We didn't have a trailer or anything, so we got 24 goose silhouettes, 12 full body geese, and 6 mallards and 12 mallard silhouettes. And it makes a pretty decent spread. I'll get out and show it to you when we're getting ready to pack up. But man, we've seen birds flying off this water all day today. And look at that. That is a beautiful view. There's a bunch of teal hanging out right down on the shoreline right down there right now. There's probably 500 geese back on the hill behind us. But yeah, so we're gonna keep on hunting. See if we can put a couple more on the ground. All right, well, that's going to be a wrap. It's about 11 o'clock. We stayed a little extra long this morning just to see if anything else would fly in, but no dice. Could have had quite a few more ducks. Had some zoom us that we didn't get a shot on. Had some working us when there was geese over top. We didn't want to shoot at them, and I mean, they would have been easy shots, chip shots. But all in all, pretty good morning. Got a couple ducks here. Got a gadwall, widgeon, mallard, gadwall, widgeon, and a goose. You can see, I don't know, everybody that's watching this has probably already been on a duck hunt or time before, but that's our spread. Mostly silhouettes, just for being able to pack them across the entire United States, but not a bad spread. And seemed to work for the ducks today. We're gonna bring some floating ducks out here and actually use those in the field. See if we can't get more of these birds to decoy next time. But we're definitely gonna hunt the spot again. We didn't blow it up. We didn't get into the 1,000 ducks and geese that were sitting here yesterday. They were sitting right across the other side over there this morning. So I don't know if somebody drove down here and jumped them yesterday on accident. Maybe they flew over there and then that's where they just wanted to be. Or maybe they just wanted to be in those beans today, who knows? Sometimes I find that when you try to think like a duck, you're not a duck. You're never gonna figure them out. But you can't beat that view. I mean, just absolutely gorgeous out here. And yeah, if you get the chance, load up a truck, get a buddy, and head west. You will not be disappointed. All right, we're back at the house. Got a pile of birds, and I picked up another beautiful ditch chicken. Beautiful cockbird. Super long feathers on this guy. Ashley's gonna love that. She wants to make a wreath out of them. And again, just show you some colors on this guy. I mean, beautiful bird. Beautiful bird. Take you in here to the shack and show you how we did today. So we jump shot a couple ponds on the way back, and I pulled off a limit. So we got a bunch of gadwalls, a mallard, a couple widgeon, a goose, and now a pheasant. So that's the bag for today, boyos.